strap in, I've got some exciting news. ResMed have gone and released a new full face mask. Again, that's 2 in 2025. Who do they think they are? Apple? Well, this one isn't as different as the recent X30i. After all, they decided to give that one a new letter, X. This time, the new mask is another F30i, an AirTouch F30i, rather than their old but still popular AirFit F30i. But is it any good? And is it worth the risky upgrade purchase to give it a try? Well, hi, I'm Ruben from RespShop with another CPAP equipment review to help you make informed decisions about your therapy needs. Since 2008, we've served over 1 million CPAP customers, all from our base in Redmond, Washington. We're on Facebook and Instagram too, so check us out on there for more of the CPAP good stuff. Earlier in 2025, when ResMed announced the AirFit X30i, we got our hands on one and put out a quick review based on the features of the mask to give you guys an idea of what to expect before its launch. Based on its features, we liked it, and we thought that it would be an excellent mask for a certain group of users. But then, a few months later, we did an updated review because after people had been trialing it for a while, it became apparent that although some of the features sounded good in theory, they often didn't work too well for non-standard face shapes. See the updated review above me and in the description for that one. But this time, we decided not to rush out a review to grab the eager traffic, but instead wait to see how the CPAP community, that's you guys, found using the mask before putting out our review. It's still a pretty new mask, but there is now plenty of data and online reviews to make this review far more informed than it would have been if we got it out a few weeks ago. Hopefully you'll agree that this was a better approach. So today I'm reviewing the AirTouch F30i, and there are clues in the name about what this mask is like. It's part of the AirTouch series, which are masks that mix the usual silicone tubing and cushion with fabric or memory foam or both. In this case, the AirTouch F30i has fabric added to the cushion in areas where it comes into contact with your skin. Next, it is an F mask, which means that it is a full face mask that covers both the nose and the mouth to allow for flexibility in your breathing habits. So mouth breathers, this one's for you. With the AirTouch F30i, the mouth is covered by the cushion that seals against your skin along your chin and cheeks, and nasal breathing is enabled through slits in the cushion that sit just under your nostrils to allow airflow. This is the now common hybrid mask style that reduces bulkiness while offering better field of view, as well as mouth and nasal breathing. After the F and the 30 comes the letter I. Well, this tells you that it has a top of head connection point with airflow that goes up the side of your face along the tubing, which then attaches to the mask at the top of your head. What this means is that the AirTouch F30i is similar to an AirFit F30i, but it has fabric and some other additions that I'll discuss soon. So if you like the AirFit F30i, but like the idea of the extra comfort that comes with fabric along your skin, and think you can manage the potential for extra leaks that come when silicone is swapped for fabric, it could be great for you. Or if you like the AirTouch N30i as much as I do, great mask by the way, but you want the extra flexibility of mouth breathing, then this could be great for you as well. Basically, think about what you may have liked in other ResMed masks you've tried and see if the combination offered by the AirTouch F30i is the one that sounds just right for you. Because when deciding whether you're likely to enjoy this mask, a lot has to do with the kinds of style that works best for your needs. Having said that, the AirTouch F30i is a bit more than just an AirFit F30i with fabric, because there are two other major differences between these masks. The first is that the AirTouch version has a cushion that is made entirely out of silicone, apart from the fused fabric of course, whereas the AirFit version's cushion includes a large piece of hard plastic. The AirTouch version is more like the AirFit F40 in this regard, as that also has a fully silicone cushion. The completely silicone and fabric cushion means that the AirTouch F30i is very squishy, and so there'll be no hard bits pushing into your skin when you side sleep, which makes it more comfortable for side sleepers. And it can also mean that the bed pillow is less likely to dislodge the mask as well. On the downside, some find that at high pressure settings, the cushion can balloon a bit, causing some leaks, as there is less structural resistance to the air in the cushion. The other major change is this air diffusion system. The AirFit version had that hard plastic in the cushion and the air is diffused through it via drilled holes, but the AirTouch version has a quiet air vent system instead. This diffuser is included in replacement cushions and it looks like this. Inside there is filter material that breaks up the air as it passes through, greatly reducing the wind and noise in comparison to the drilled holes in the AirFit version and other masks. On the plus side, this means that the AirTouch is quieter and the reduced airflow coming out of the mask is a big help to your bed partner if you have one, and it can reduce conditions like dry eyes as well. On the minus side, the filter material can go moldy after a while as it's difficult to clean, so it becomes extra important to keep up with ResMed's suggested replacement rate of every 3 months with the cushion. So that's the features and some of the differences. Now, what do I think? Well, it's a top of head connection point, which I do really like as I'm a side sleeper, and the extra flexibility is a big plus to me. I find that the fabric is less irritating to the skin than silicone is as well. And the combination of fabric touching skin on the cushion, plus the lack of hard plastic in the cushion, does make this mask extremely comfortable overall. And I've already talked about the benefits of the quiet air diffuser too. So for these reasons, many people absolutely love this mask, with one YouTuber saying that it is his new all-time favorite. So that could be you too. So go buy it, right? But wait, there are 2 major flaws with this mask. The first is cleaning. Silicone is easy to clean because it can just be wiped, and if diffusion is done through the drill plastic holes like it was in the AirFit F30i, it's simple to wipe clean or run water through it. But the fabric on this mask is what ResMed call moisture wicking. This means moisture on the outside of the fabric is drawn into the fabric and away from your skin. This is good in that it helps avoid the cushion getting slick, and so it makes it less prone to leaking. But it also means that the moisture can become lodged within the fabric, and so it's more difficult to clean and more likely to build up bacteria or even mold if you don't replace it every 3 months. Similar considerations go for the filter material in the diffuser. If you do decide to get the AirTouch F30i, you need to be prepared to spend longer cleaning it and be more vigilant with replacing parts according to the schedule, which makes this mask cost more time and more money to maintain. The second problem with this mask is higher leak rates. Fabric is far more comfortable on the skin, but the seal tends to not be quite as good, and many users have reported that the AirTouch F30i is no exception to this principle. When this is added to the potential for ballooning of all silicone cushions at high pressures, you may find that this mask is prone to leaking at high pressures. That's what the early data indicates anyway. So then, the AirTouch F30i is a mix and match mask with a combination of features from other masks in the ResMed range, coupled with the latest diffusion technology and a cushion without the plastic. If you love the comfort of fabric and don't mind cleaning it, and if you need a top of head connection and have therapy pressures of medium to low, then this mask could be absolutely perfect. If not, then consider the pros and cons that I've mentioned and whether it will be worth the purchase or the upgrade price. One thing you don't need to worry about though is the risk of hating this mask, because if you buy from RespShop, we offer a 30-day mask guarantee, which means that you can return the mask within 30 days, even if you've used it, and you'll get a full store credit to spend on another mask. Can't say fairer than that. And if you're an early adopter of this mask and have been using it regularly, get in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about it and whether or not you have found the switch to be a big benefit to your sleep therapy. But no matter what mask you're using and whether or not you think that this is the right mask for you, as always friends, sleep tight. I'll see you next time.